What's up, guys? It's Fight Nerd. I'm back. Uh, let's get into it, man. Devin Haney defeats Regis Prograis via unanimous decision. Man, my hats off to Devin Haney. What an excellent performance. I mean, he took Regis to boxing school. Um, to be going up in weight to defeat a champion in the style that he did, he deserves all the respect. Um, I remember, watching the first round. I didn't score it. It was just too hard for me to score. I could give the edge to either guy. So I just left that like a toss-up round. But after that first round, I mean, Haney just took control. There's, there's not much to say. Uh, Haney let everybody know that he was gonna make this fight look easy. That's exactly what he did. Regis was not really able to ever really get anything going. I mean, Haney knew that he didn't have to worry about the jab. Um, he was just too predictable for Haney. Haney used his jab to perfection, his ring generalship, his footwork. He was never even really touched. I mean, like, I'm gonna say, like, Shakur being one of my favorite fighters. He didn't get touched, but his, you know, his win against De Los Santos was not exciting. On the flip side, Devin Haney didn't get touched, but to me, at least, his win against Prograis was exciting. Prograis was just never really able to get anything going. Anytime he threw something, Devin was able to predict it, catch him out of position, land his jab, or just basically whatever he wanted. And it was just a shutout. Like they say in baseball, he pitched a shutout here. It's pretty much what happened. I think it was the second or the third round. He got a knockdown on Prograis, and I don't know if that changed the fight. I don't think so. I just think that anytime Prograis threw anything, he was hitting air, and he had something coming back at him. One, two, three jabs, a hook. That hook was the jab and the hook just basically froze Prograis, along with the excellent ring generalship. There's not much to say about this fight. I mean, I guess the only disappointment, if you have to dig for something, would be that Haney didn't finish him. But he sure did piece him up, man. From basically from the first round to the 12th, and I expected, I was expecting it. I can't say that I was surprised, but I was surprised about how I would have to say Haney did even better than I thought. I thought that at least, Prograis would have some moments on the inside. I think they only, I was expecting Haney to clinch at times to stop the momentum of Prograis. Um, he didn't. He stayed right in front of him, and just that ring generalship was amazing. Staying right in front of him, moving out of Prograis shots at the right time. I mean, which was, not hard to do because I think Prograis is his offensive attack is very, very predictable. Um, a lot of it, like I said, went the way that I expected, minus the. I thought I would at least see a little more aggression from Prograis. Not only that, but I thought he would at least have a little bit more moments of success than what he did. But man, it was just a shutout, and he knew it too. After the fight, as soon as the bell rang, he gave Haney the respect, and he went and um, shook Bill Haney's hand, gave him a hug. It was all respect, He knew that he was outclassed. He knew that Devin Haney was the better fighter. Um, you can't. I could say like, well, you know, like I said in my last video, Prograis don't have no special effects, and that's fine. It still doesn't take away the great job and the great performance that Haney had. Um, it's not much that I can say. I mean, he got schooled. There was really no moment of of anything for to highlight for Prograis. I think it was in the 11th round he started to at least try to push the action a little bit, but he was just going at air. His offensive attack was so predictable for Haney, and Haney was just he was. It didn't even look like he really got touched to me. They say that Prograis landed maybe 30 shots. It's hard to see. I don't know if he even landed that many, to be honest, but um, Haney did say, I'm gonna show you, like basically saying, I'm gonna make it look easy, and he did. He did. Respect to Haney and his team for coming up with that game plan, being able to see the shortcomings in Prograis' offense. He got the win tonight. I don't know what's next for Haney. I would love to see him fight Teofimo. But even Teofimo, he's one of my favorites. I don't see Teofimo beating Haney. I don't see Tank beating Haney. I don't know. I don't know what he does from that point. Matias might be probably the more exciting out of that bunch. But he's still a little bit younger than the rest of his contemporaries. But stylistically, I think that's probably the toughest opponent. But right now, even with his first shot at 140, he's the man at that division now. And, well, I don't know if we'll ever see Haney versus Shakur, but I doubt it. It would be. I think that would be a good fight. That would be a good fight. I don't know. I wish there was more exciting things to say about it. It's just Haney did what he wanted in there. It was like it's just Prograis was outmatched, very outmatched. There's levels to this, as Floyd would say, you know. And that's what I talked about in a previous video. That a lot of these boxers, you know, I give Prograis his props for being able to reach these heights in his career that he did, starting boxing so late. It's very hard to do because you got guys exactly like Haney that have been doing it at a very, very young age, and it shows up in those fights, you know. I said in a previous video that Haney was sparring good competition at a very young age and had the experience to turn pro. And if that's what you mean by his career being kind of like guided, or I don't know how the words that Prograis used to describe it, but I mean that's what you're supposed to do. You can't be mad at him for that, you know. But anyway, that's all I got. The fight went pretty much the way I thought it would, minus the clinching. It was so predictable that Haney didn't even have to resort to that, and he got the win, man. Congratulations to him, and we'll see what he does next. Let me know your thoughts on the fight, and who would you like to see Haney fight next? I'm out.